Good morning, dear children. Previous session you have read about Nandu and the elephant herd. Today, let me tell more about the elephants, their habitat, eating habits, importance of their feet, special features of their trunk and tusk, types of elephants, and their differences. Now, let me start with elephants' habitat. Habitat is the place where animals live and fulfill all their needs. Elephants live in tropical, that means hot, humid regions of Africa and Asia. They are found most often in savannas, grasslands, and forests. What do you mean by savannas? Tropical grassland with scattered trees. What does grassland means? An area dominated by grass or grass-like vegetation. And forests, when we talk about forest, you can see them in wet, moist or dry forest. They also live in deserts, swamps, that means wetlands and mountains. African elephants are found mostly in the southern part of Sahara. Have you ever heard about Sahara? It is a desert in Africa, the largest hot desert in the world. Eating habits of elephants. You have already learned about the eating habits of elephants in the previous session. Let me tell more about their feeding habits. As you all know that they spend 13 to 19 hours a day feeding. An adult elephant can eat more than 100 kilograms of leaves and twigs in one day. Elephants are herbivorous mammals. They eat a wide variety of plants. They consume grasses, small plants, bushes, fruit, twigs, tree bark, and roots. Tree bark is one of their favorite food. It contains lot of calcium and roughage, which helps in digestion. What is roughage? Have you ever seen your mama cutting spinach? When she cuts spinach, you can see that a thread-like structure comes out. Or when you eat bananas, one thread-like structure comes out along with the peel. That is the roughage. What do you do with the roughage? We should have roughage in our diet because it helps us in digestion. In summers, grass forms the bulk of their diet. They would love to eat grass in summer season, but in winters, they love to have woody plants. Elephants can drink up to 50 gallons of water a day. You see here, as I told you that they eat variety of plants like leaves of plants, twigs of plants, then grass, sugar cane, tree branches, leaves and twigs, fruits like bananas, apples, etc. Now let's see some interesting facts about elephant's feet. An elephant's foot is designed in such a way that elephants actually walk on the tips of their toes. You can see here the tips of the toes. They use these while walking. The sole of the foot is covered by a thick tissue that acts like shock absorbers. What do you know about shock absorbers? It's a mechanical device designed to smooth out any sudden shock. This allows the elephant to move surprisingly silently. Elephants have soft padding under their feet that helps uphold their weight, prevent them from slipping, and to dull any sound. So what are the uses of their feet? Their soft padding under their feet helps upholding their weight, preventing them from slipping while walking, and dull any sound. This also helps them to walk silently. While walking, they leave some footprints on the ground, and this helps the people to identify their age. Younger elephants leave a more clear footprint than older elephants. You see here, this is the footprint made by a baby elephant, and these are the footprints of adult elephants. Which one is more clear? Of course, the younger one. So you will get to know by seeing the footprints of elephants, you will get to know, you can assume the age of an elephant. The most remarkable feature of the elephant is its tusk and trunk. The tusk, in fact, are two of its upper teeth that have grown on the outside and become enlarged. A tame or trained elephant uses its tusk to support heavy loads, while wild elephants use them as weapons of attack. You can see here the tusk. These are made of ivory, which is highly valuable. People kill this animal because of this ivory, to take out the ivory, which is really valuable, sold out in black markets. People kill them to take out the tusk of this animal so that they can sell it in the market. Now let's see some interesting features of its trunk. Trunk serve as an arm and a hand for picking up twigs and leaves and pushing them into its mouth. The trunk is actually the elephant's lengthened nose and upper lip. It is thick and well protected on the outside but tender inside. What are the other uses of trunk? What are the main functions of the trunk that they have? It helps them in feeding and drinking. You can see elephant eating their food with the help of their trunk. Here, the other picture shows the way the elephant drinks water using its trunk. The long trunk allows the elephant to graze the ground or trees or food without so much moving their head at all. Now let's see types of elephants. What are the different types of elephants? It is estimated that there were once more than 350 species of elephants in the world. Today, we only have two of them left. They are the Asian elephants and the African elephants. This is the Asian elephant. You can identify them by seeing their ears. This elephant, the one which you see right side, has a bigger ear than the other one. The one who has the bigger ears, they are the African ones. So you can easily identify by seeing their ears. Now let's see the differences between both of them. What are the main differences between Asian and African elephants? Asian elephants are smaller than the African elephants, and their ears are smaller as compared to the large fan-shaped ears of the African species. I showed it to you already. Asian ones are smaller than the African ones. African ones have bigger ears than the Asian ones. What is the next difference? Only some male Asian elephants have tusks, while both male and female African elephants grow tusks. African elephants have more rounded heads. The top of the head is single dome, where Asian elephants have a twin dome head. You can see all these differences here. Once again, let's go through the pictures. These are smaller. These are larger as compared to the Asian ones. They have larger ears, and both male and female have tusks. African ones, some of the males have tusks. Not all elephants have tusks. What else you have learned? Here, a single dome head. Africans have this double dome. Smaller ears, as I told you, and they have bigger ears with wrinkled skin. African elephant and Asian elephants. Can you recall the differences? Ears are large in case of an African one. It looks like the shape of the continent Africa. Then the trunk tip, if you look at, you can see two fingers for grasping. This Africans have. I will show you the picture of that. Head is single dome. It has single dome, and weight is more than that of Asians. Asians, when you look at, ears are small, rounded in shape. Trunk tip has one finger. Head twin. Weight, they have less weight than African. Now let's see the trunk of Asian ones and the African ones. As I told you that Asian elephants have one finger trunk. You see here one finger with the trunk, and African elephants two fingers with the trunks. This side one and this side one. Asian has only one trunk. So what are the differences? Let's recall. Asian ones are smaller ones. They are smaller as compared to the African ones. They have smaller ears, and African elephants have bigger ears like fans. Then Asian ones have double dome head, and this African ones have single dome head. Asian ones have twin dome head. Then African ones have two fingers for grasping, whereas the Asian ones have one finger for grasping. So you have learned about many interesting facts about the elephants. Now let me ask you certain questions to know whether you have understood the concept or not. You can see here some questions are written over here related to what you have learned till now. Like for example, how much does a baby elephant weigh? Who is the leader of the herd? How many members are there in a herd? What do elephants eat? How much food do elephants eat in one day? How long do elephants live? How long do the male elephants stay in the herd? Why do elephants play with mud and water? What is the group of elephant called?